Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Pikmin 2. Last time, we landed here in our brand new area in the game, the Perplexing Pool. And while in the said pool area, we found ourselves a returning Pikmin type, the Yellow Pikmin. And now with the Yellow Pikmin in hand, we're ready to return to the Perplexing Pool and explore some of these caves here. Starting off with the Citadel of Spiders. Let's go ahead and land back in the Perplexing Pool. Yeah, it's so nice to have our Yellow Pikmin here back at base with us. We wouldn't have to want to go all the way to the other side of the pool every single time I want to just grab me some Yellow Pikmin. But to start things out here, we're going to prepare for that Citadel spider. So I'm going to pull out 15 of our white Pikmin, then we'll just say about 10 purple Pikmin. From here, want to go ahead and grab us, we'll say about 30 of the red Pikmin, and the rest we're gonna want all yellows, because this cave we're going into is a mixture of fire and electric hazards. So, to make things simple on ourselves, want as many yellow Pikmin as we can carry. Fire is going to be a concerning thing to deal with, but electricity is going to be a bigger factor here, and you'll see why once we enter this said cave. But, without any further ado, let's enter our first cavern here in the Perplexing Pool, the Citadel of Spiders. Ooh, immediately falling in, I saw myself what looked like a tomato there in the distance. Ooh, I would like me a good tomato. Oh, it's just a leaf. Oh, I can deal with this. Oh, that's not a leaf. That's not a leaf. Ah, that's much better. So, yeah, that is technically an enemy. That is called a skitter leaf. Think of those leaves like the sheer grub family, where if a Pikmin is grabbed in its said mouth, it will just instantly kill the Pikmin once it closes it. Funny how that works. Closing your mouth, you eat something. Fancy that. But you don't want a Pikmin to get caught into a leaf's mouth, so the best thing to do is to throw a Pikmin nearby, specifically purple Pikmin, your best pick here, because they will just instantly crush these said leaves and kill them in an instant. If you throw a Pikmin on the back of a leaf, it's an instant kill. Otherwise, you gotta fight it normally, and they don't have that much health, but it's just easier to fight these things with purple Pikmin, just throwing them at these said enemies. Speaking of which, can you please not eat my purple Pikmin? That would be preferred, you sheer grub. Thank you. No, do not eat the white Pikmin. White Pikmin, my friend. Thank you. Carry these creatures away. And from here, let's carry away our said piece of fruit. Or it's a vegetable. Oh no, I'm not gonna start this argument. No, just take the fruit back. And it's just a fruit. For now, we'll just have Louie grab the rest of our said Pikmin here. Follow it back to base, and from here, see if there's any more treasure around this area. There you go, we got our treasure back. And this nice looking tomato is called none other than the Love Nugget. I would also say this could be a hate nugget, because I've seen plenty of people throw tomatoes on stage, trying to boo people. So, love, hate, take what you will. It's a nice looking nugget. Sounds like that's all the treasure here on this floor, and from what I'm seeing, there are no more enemies that we need to fight here, so we're good to go. So Olimar, let's go ahead and make our way deeper into the said cave. Ooh, I can see ourselves a bunch of fire around here, so we know who's going to be useful on this floor. Everybody, group together. Immediately leave. We want to have only red Pikmin right now. So I'm going to call all of the other Pikmin types away and have them stay with Olimar. From here, let me call the purple Pikmin, because not too many of them in a group. And I don't know why this one is wanting to chill with the reds. It's not the best place for you to be. But for now, we just want the red Pikmin specifically because of all this fire around us. So we can grab our final one. Let's take out these fire geysers, and oh boy, we got a frog. You may want to move. We do not want to be dealing with that Wollywog. That's in a really bad spot. Or Wally Hog, because her names are technically that now. It's really hard for me to adjust. I will always call them Wollywogs. Let's get this ready. Oh, okay, nope. I was gonna say, let's get this ready so we can throw our purple Pikmin on him. Oh boy, when there was a good time. I'm surprised that red Pikmin laying underneath the frog didn't get crushed. You were lucky, sir. But right now, we're gonna wanna just keep everybody just separated here for a moment, because we have a brand new enemy type here next to the said wall we want to deal with. And this enemy, this one's interesting because he wants something behind this wall, as we can see, really desperately. So you know what? Let's break down the wall for him. Why not? Here, we'll do you a favor, because as of right now, we got other things to do anyways. We'll talk about that said spider here in just a moment, because let's just say that's going to be one of the enemy types we're going to be seeing a lot through our adventure here in all these different caves in Pikmin 2. There it goes. It just grabbed me. Oh god, don't drop eggs on me. That's scary as heck. So, we'll talk about the egg thing in a minute, but this here is a fiery Dweevil. The Dweevil family of spiders, they're an interesting creature type because they will try to grab small little objects, which includes treasures and even enemies in the game as well. So these creatures are going to be pretty dangerous, and they're also elemental based. This one wanted to grab this little thing of lipstick, otherwise known as the lip service. I mean, it could serve you a color, so I guess not too far off from a name. Gonna wait for all of our Pikmin to get back to base. Then we're gonna call our red Pikmin around because we still got more fire geysers to deal with here. I'm gonna just take care of all of these fire specific enemies and geysers at the moment. Then we can work our way through the said area with other Pikmin type. Don't fight that enemy right now. You don't need to be fighting. You can just stay around. There you go. Now you can just stay there, Reds. We'll take our purple Pikmin and fight this Wally Hop. We don't want it hopping, so we'll just spam our purples. Let them just destroy the said frog, and that's that. Grab these said treasures and the corpses as well, and just take them back, please. From here, let's call the rest of our red Pikmin to fight these little spiders, because there's another problem with these spiders we gotta be careful of. As I mentioned before, they are elemental based. The fiery Dweevils, as their name implies, they shoot out fire. So any Pikmin type that isn't immune to fire is gonna take damage. Alright, we got ourselves a bottle cap of blackberry soda, also known as the creative inspiration. Delicious. Alright guys, let's come back, because now I got one more of these spiders to take care of. Come here, you little Dweevil. Just keep on throwing them, keep on throwing them. And if you can kill a spider fast enough, it won't use its elemental attack. So in this case, we didn't have to worry about the fire, and that's good. Oh geez, stop that! Something's gonna be a bigger problem than just an egg coming from the ceiling. And that day, I'm gonna jump out of my skin. I can already feel it. So, in the caves, there is a random chance for something just to fall on your head in some areas. And in this case, we just have eggs falling from the ceiling, which isn't the worst thing to deal with. In fact, it's actually a beneficial thing, since eggs house nectar for us. So, in this case, it's a good thing to have something fall on my head. Won't be for long. This little duck head here is known as the Paradoxical Enigma. I mean, this is a mysterious little duck, so this is an enigma to me. And that's it for this floor, so we can get out of here. Olimar, you didn't even get to do anything here, but that's probably for the better. Now, before we leave, we do have some things of nectar here on the ground, so rank up my Pikmin. I'll leave those guys behind for the moment, and I'll keep on making my way to another thing of nectar, because I do see, I think it's like 1 or 2 Pikmin that don't have a flower. So drink up. That was just the one. There you go. Everyone now has flowers. So with all of our flower Pikmin in hand, let's make our way deeper into the said cave. All right, Pikmin. There we got a wall in front of us, but oh no. We got other problems to deal with than just a wall. For right now, let's burst down this said wall, which just houses an egg? This is a very protective egg. Go get it, guys. It's just nectar. We don't need it. Right now, we're gonna want to separate our Pikmin here because these enemies, yeah, we don't want to be messing with them. And in fact, we're gonna want to have to do this, but we need a sacrificial lamb to talk about these new beetle types. So these are the anode beetles, and as you can see, they shoot electricity. You don't want anything but yellow Pikmin to interact with electricity, because as you can see there, any Pikmin but yellow Pikmin type that interact with any electrical source will instantly die. Electric hazards in Pikmin 2 are the worst hazard type to deal with. You have no time to react to the set of electricity, you just lose Pikmin instantly. While your captains take damage and get stunned for a moment, it is worse on your Pikmin. So we had to sacrifice one of our reds to show that, and now you can see why. It is really, really devastating. All the other hazard types we ran into so far, like with fire, water, poison, we can call our Pikmin back with those set hazards. They're not a problem to deal with as long as you react. Electricity, on the other hand, nah man, if you didn't react, oops, there goes your party. Sorry, buddy. Try again. It's really, really punishing to run into any electrical sources here in Pikmin 2. So, as you can imagine, we're gonna want to go in these areas with just yellow Pikmin to be safe. Right now, let's just go ahead and bash in the heads of all these beetles, take them out here. That way we don't have to deal with any more electrical hazards. And from here, we'll just put all these Pikmin to work on carrying back these dead corpses. And now we'll take Olimar with his squad of Pikmin, and we'll work on this wall we see over near where Louie is at. Also gotta separate Pikmin because I did see some of those yellows try to get into our party. Don't want that. For right now, I just want yellows with Louie and everyone else with Olimar. Let's take a look around this area here near base. We can see that there are some things over on the other side, so we want to be over here. That's a snitch bug. Hello. Get him out of here. I knew eventually more things than eggs would fall from the ceiling. In this case, that could be really, really bad to have a swooping snitch bug near electrical enemies. Which, guess what they do? There it is. An anode beetle and a swooping snitch bug in the same room. Yeah, any kind of Pikmin can be grabbed by these snitch bugs and be thrown into the electrical hazard. If that happens, this is not good, as you can imagine. So we'll try to stay away from any of the electricity with Olimar. Oh, but I see there's something here, so let my Pikmin dig this up. This is why we came to this cave with white Pikmin, because this is really important. That's our treasure here. We want to get that treasure. So, carry it away, my Pikmin. And for now, we'll take whoever is left and just keep them on Olimar. And then take Louie over on the other side of the room to see what's over here, because there could still be more treasure in this said area. Right now, let's take out this swooping snitch bug. And that's that. Looks like our Pikmin got our treasure back, so now we get to see what this little shell is. So this here is none other than the memorial shell. That's a little bump on it too. Very interesting. Maybe that's a little pebble. Maybe it's another shell in the shell. It looks nice either way. Alright, whatever Pikmin aren't busy carrying, I need you guys to come with me because we got beetles and we got ourselves another snitch bug, and would you look at that? There's another treasure in this room, so we want to take these enemies out first, just to be safe. Our yellow Pikmin can take the treasure back in here no problem, but might as well take out the beetles. They're worth like what, 2 Pocos? Might as well. That's free money. Flip over that beetle, throw our Pikmin at the beetle, and just kill it. And from here, we hopefully should be good to go. And you know what? I'm not going to take any chances. We're going to check around in other areas to see if anything else falls from the ceiling, because I just have trust issues after a swooping snitch bug comes out of nowhere. Looks like we're good. That's good. I think we only have these specific yellow Pikmin that are with us that need to be reflowered. So drink up, and there you go. Pikmin can lose their flowers on their heads and return to either buds or leaves depending on the amount of damage they take. So we do want to be careful when it comes to damage outputs here to our Pikmin. And also any other hazards, like wind, for example, can push Pikmin away, which could be very problematic on a lot of different factors too, but that can also cause our Pikmin to lose access to their flower form. So again, you want to be very careful here. Go ahead and grab this thing of pineapple fresh slices and bring it back to base. Looks of things, that could be our only treasure that we have left here on this floor. So after we bring back the pineapple slices, Olimar should be good to go to bring us to our next floor. Pop out to Olimar real quick to see. Yep, he has all flower Pikmin, so none of this nectar we have around us is needed, thankfully. There we go, we got her back. We got ourselves some pineapple slices back. And this mysterious can is known as the Patience Tester. You know, I guess you could have some patience if you're gonna have that whole pineapple on pizza conversation. I'm not gonna get started on that one because I don't want to start a feud in my comment section. Like what you like, don't like what you like. But have patience. That's all the treasures here on this floor. So, we're good to go. Take us away, Olimar. Immediately starting out, there's a wall right next to where we spawned, so I should probably knock that down, because sure enough, it has something lucrative behind it. We got ourselves a white candy pop bud. That would have helped the floor go. Imagine coming into this cave without white Pikmin. Yeah, that would suck. You just wouldn't get that clam at all. So, yeah, needless to say, let's get ourselves some more white Pikmin. We'll transform our red Pikmin right now into whites because we have a lot more red Pikmin than anything else. So we're going to have to sacrifice some of these guys into white Pikmin specifically. Let's go ahead and pull our white Pikmin out of the ground. And now from here, I do see some fire hazards, so for the most part, this is going to be the red floor. Probably should have taken care of a lot of that stuff around us with fire before transforming some of our reds, but it should be fine. You don't need too many red Pikmin for fire hazards in this game, especially for right now if it's just gonna be nothing but all the fire geysers. Why are you guys trying to burst this down? All right, fine, you can finish your work. I'm here, my Pikmin. Right now, I'm gonna keep everyone together. Oh, hello. What are you gonna do? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Get him! Get him now! Before he goes home! See, that's why you want to get him before he goes home. Because this little creature here, this crab, he will take a Pikmin with him, and we don't want that. Although I don't know what he grabbed there. Kill him! You guys are doing a terrible job of killing. I'm just saying. You know what? If you're gonna eat a Pikmin, here, I'll give you something. Have a white Pikmin. Ha! Sucker! You didn't know you were eating poison, did you? Intriguing. The creature showed symptoms of poisoning after consuming the white Pikmin. Perhaps white Pikmin excrete a poisonous substance when chewed. How fascinating. Take that, you stupid hermit crawmad. You want to eat a Pikmin? Fine, I'll give you some poison on a silver platter. So in this case, having a white Pikmin be eaten, yes, now we lost one. But as you can see, it took out that said enemy we were fighting with relative ease. It insta-killed it because of just how much damage poison did. You don't want to always do that because, well, needless to say, you don't want to always sacrifice your Pikmin just to kill other enemies. But if you had to sacrifice any enemy in Pikmin 2, white Pikmin are the best ones to sacrifice for any cause because of their poison damage specifically. So, in this case, small fry are good to sacrifice your white Pikmin to, but at the same time, you do have to remember we can only get white Pikmin right now in caves. So we don't want to be sacrificing all of our said white Pikmin because, yeah, that'd be bad. Like, really bad. Don't do that. Right now, let's take out another one of these crawmads before it actually gets a chance to do anything else and carry back its corpse. From here, let's just use our purple Pikmin to smash this said enemy here, which is a returning enemy from Pikmin 1. We know those things as the water dumples. Easily just throw some purple Pikmin at it and it's stunned pretty fast. We got ourselves back this chocolate nugget known as the King of Sweets. Looks like a pretty good piece of chocolate. Go ahead and grab this said item here. Looks like a thing of matches, so grab that with everything and the fire Pikmin. You know, it probably would have been more thematical just throwing red Pikmin at that. I'm just saying. Got a treasure behind this wall, so let's put some work onto that. And we'll go back to base to grab the remaining set of Pikmin to put them to work on other tasks too. There we got ourselves some Bowser Breath Brand Flame of Tomorrow. Very fitting name with Bowser on the box. You even got a telephone number, 555-TROOPUS. Wonder if that's even a real number. Probably not anymore, but maybe back in 2004. Who knows? You got one match just going back and forth in this box, which is impressive. It can just do that all on its own. That's worth like nothing. 10 Pokos? Really? A couple enemies give me 10 Pokos. Come on, man. Could have been worth more money than just that. My Pikmin are almost done this wall. And yeah, sure enough, they're done. All right, now take this clock away. Actually, is that even a clock? No, that's a pendant. Looks like a dog in it too. Nintendogs, perhaps? Who knows? For now, we're basically at the base, so we'll just let our Pikmin finish this up and call them back. But there you go. We got ourselves our pendant back to base. And this little locket, this is known as the time capsule. Keep that dog in memory, no matter what age. Sounds like that's it for the said treasure, so we can leave here. But before we do, I just want to take a look around here, see if there's anything else around us, and it looks like this whole undersection just went completely unused for our sense. So that's good. Louie, take us away. This is it, the final floor of the Citadel of Spiders. While we're here, if we go around this said ledge, we can see our treasure reacting to something on the ground. So let's just throw our white Pikmin up above here. And all the white Pikmin preferably. And as we can see, there is definitely a treasure up on this ledge. Treasure reactor hasn't steered me wrong yet. So digging that out, looks like it's a diamond of some kind. An actual diamond this time, for the last stone we found. So there you go. Let those Pikmin take that back to base. And we do have something very suspiciously looking like a boss arena up ahead. I don't like how that looks. But for now, I'm just gonna wait until that diamond gets back to base, because I don't want to get interrupted by a diamond. This here is the Regal Diamond. It's fancy looking too. Hopefully it's the real deal, not that zirconium knockoff garbage. It's worth 100 Poco, so maybe it's real, maybe it's not. We'll have that appraised once we get back home. For right now, I want to separate my Pikmin a little bit better because I want my yellow Pikmin specifically for the said fight. There we go. I'm gonna dismiss them right here, and we'll let Louie take care of this. Everything seems fine, but I don't see any treasure here. Where could my treasure be? Oh, that's not treasure! That's a big spider! Quick! Spicy spray! Astounding! The heads of the Pikmin are glowing, and they seem extremely agitated. The ultra spicy spray appears to increase Pikmin speed and attack power. What a discovery! So, with our spicy spray, we got souped up Pikmin, and that's perfect when we're fighting Beady Longlegs, a returning boss from Pikmin 1. It's best to fight this guy with yellow Pikmin because they can be thrown very high up, and by doing so, we can attack Beady Longlegs no matter what he's doing. Unfortunately, he stopped one of our yellows, but hey, He's defeated, and he drops our treasure, which is a very interesting looking key. Get it, my Pikmin! Sweet victory! That giant insect's body has crumbled to dust. I am quite relieved to know why I won't have to store such an enormous bug. Analyzing soil samples. Anomaly detected. What's that glittering widget? I guess our ship has never heard of a key before. That's what this is. So we'll take that back to base, and our Ultra Spicy Spray is still active, but as we can see, it does eventually wear off. So Ultra Spicy Spray is a buff that the Pikmin can get for a very short amount of time. It makes them a lot stronger, which is perfect for boss encounters here in Pikmin 2. So I recommend saving your Ultra Spicy Spray for those hard to deal with enemies. But here we go, we got ourselves our main treasure here of the Citadel of Spiders. The key. This object seems familiar. I will combine it with the President's Parallel Dimension Controller. Alert! Sensors indicate a massive dimensional shift at a distant location. I'm receiving a message from a far-flung dimension. Displaying the message now. Challenge mode can now be accessed from the title screen. It appears to be total gibberish. Hopefully the message has reached its intended recipient. I will name this apparently worthless device the key. Okay, that does kind of sound worthless. What in the world does that mean? Challenge mode is now available from an alternate dimension, and they have some weird parallel dimensional controller thing? Man, Hokotate Freight Company has a lot of interesting tricks up their sleeve that I didn't even know about. For now, let's get out of here. That's all the treasure here in the Citadel of Spiders. We're done here. Let's leave. And that is it for this said cave. We got ourselves a lot of treasure here, meaning that is it. The cave has now been completed. We got 11 treasures worth 874 Pokos, which is a lot of money, putting us over 40% complete on our debt collection, which is perfect. But we did lose 6 Pikmin in the process, so a moment of silence for our 6 fallen comrades. Okay, what just happened? I feel like an interdimensional time rift has just opened. Probably the key that did that. Also, what happened to my memory card? I think it might have came loose. Wait a minute, I just realized something. The Nintendo Switch doesn't take memory cards. I feel like I went back in time and got a GameCube. And specifically, waiting here on the Pikmin 2 memory card check screen for a total of 3 minutes and 45 seconds, you will hear a little Easter egg. So if we're waiting 3 minutes and 50 seconds exactly here on the Pikmin 2 memory card check screen, specifically on the Nintendo GameCube release of Pikmin 2, you will hear Tataka's song. This song is in a lot of different Nintendo games as a little Easter egg, any game Tataka worked on as a composer, you can find this song somewhere in the game as an Easter egg. That's not the only place you can hear the said song play. Once you finish a cave and you get all of your treasure tallied up here, if you wait specifically here on the treasure salvage screen for a total of 3 minutes and 50 seconds, you can hear Tataka's song play once again. The Tataka song Easter egg, unfortunately, was removed for later versions of Pikmin 2. Starting with the new play control version of Pikmin 2 on the Nintendo Wii, as well as the Nintendo Switch release of Pikmin 2, the Tataka song Easter egg was removed from this said game. Disappointing that the song is now gone as an Easter egg, but it is present in the original GameCube release. But most people may not have even heard these said songs play because of how long you have to wait on very specific screens in Pikmin 2 to even hear this little Easter egg. But that is it for the Citadel of Spiders and our Tataka song Easter egg. So let's get out of here. But now that we completed the Citadel of Spiders, we're gonna go ahead and make our way back into the Perplexing Pool and start getting to work on getting to that next cave that we saw in this area. But more importantly, 40% of the debt recovered. Let's go. Close to halfway to paying back our debt. That's really good. But as of right now, we got a lot of work to do to make our way over to our next cave, which is located way over in this portion of the Perplexing Pool behind an electrical fence. And we already got some work done on that electrical fence, so it shouldn't take terribly long to open up that said pathway, but we'll be making our way to that said cave here in the Perplexing Pool in the next episode. Next time on Pikmin 2, we'll make our way to another cave here in the Perplexing Pool. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.